All right, so this is a lesson on slate, the rock slate. So one of your rocks in there is slate, which is a fine-grained metamorphic rock. Remember, that means a changed rock. It's created from the alteration or the changing of shale or mudstone. These two right here, these are mudstone and shale. Um, and these are sedimentary rocks with a little bit of heat and pressure. It turns into slate. So it means it's changed by heat and pressure. Metamorphic. Now, slates come in different colors too. They go from light gray to dark gray, and they also come in some more different colors like green, red, black, purple, and brown. And it's all it the color is usually determined by the amount of iron in it. Like sometimes hematite, which is an iron ore, turns it reddish, and sometimes a lot of more organic material like plant matter that was in there will turn it a little darker. So you do get some different varieties. The more common is going to be more of like a dark gray color. Now, a long time ago, the indigenous people, the Native Americans, would even in Wisconsin here, you can find artifacts from 500 to many thousands of years old, and so these are different ones which we'll study later on. This is called a gore, which is like something they'd wear around the neck, like a pendant. And this is a celt, which is like an axe um, blade, and these are some weapons that they'd use. They would put like a dart into a really long arrow and throw it. These are like arrow throwers. And these little things on here are called banner stones. These are called atlatls, ATL. And these would extend the arm, give it more force. The banner stones would give it more weight. So this is a bird stone, and it's made out of the banded slate. So banded slate. That's very common. And these are some more weights on here, like banner stones. Many things are carved out of it. It's very easy to shape this. You can drill holes in it easier because there is low grade metamorphism. So it's even though it's kind of durable, it can easily be cut. Now, one of the things that slate does is it breaks into slabs that are nice and flat. So a long time ago, you'd have slate boards instead of like our whiteboards that we work on. Every kid would have a slate board. Now, if we went to Stony Hill School, which we normally do, but this year we're not, we would practice with it. These are called slate pencils. They're like little pieces of chalk or like little pieces of slate that are it's a little harder, a little thinner, and they would do all their work on here and erase it. Slate boards. Slate is also very common and very expensive roofing. A long time ago, they used it more often. Today, it's just more expensive to do. So, if you see these stone tiles on there, they're very durable, hard to work with, but once you get them in, they're very durable and they last almost forever. Weather resistant, but they're hard to work with and they're very expensive. So you'll see them at really fancy houses today. Not too common because of the price. But you will see it on more common on floor tile, countertops, and backsplashes like on sinks and stuff like that. It's very common in household, even on like as accents on tables. You'll see it side tables, even in some lamps and stuff like that are made out of it. And another thing, the slate is nice because it's easily slabbed into nice thin sheets, and it's very durable. They'd put it underneath the pool table. Now there's some felt on here, but underneath there is a piece of slate to make it very uh heavy so it doesn't move around, and very durable and nice and flat. So I'm going to click here and show you the construction. Underneath that would be your slate, and then underneath that would be wood holding up the slate. This is where the balls would go down into the holes for pool. So again, I'll show you. I'll back it up. Pool table, huge piece of slate underneath there, and right here you can see if the inside of it. Now it's called a slaty cleavage. Now cleavage means it cleaves into like or breaks into these nice flat sheets. You can even see it right here in nature. It's just coming off in sheets. When you see it coming off right here. The water gets in there, and maybe during winter, the water gets in and then it freezes and it cracks it open, and then they come down like that in little sheets that you can pick up. And sometimes they have to cut it. They can cut it easily into that for countertops, but it's called the slaty cleavage in geology because the slate cleaves so nice. It cuts in these nice flat sheets, which yours should be able to do too. And it should look very similar to this. All right. So right now I want you to think about which rock number is slate. And then you're going to go back into here and tell me what number on your side, and then take a picture of you with your sample, showing me your sample. Remember, you get to keep these this year. All right. Thanks.